Coming up on a Wednesday edition of the Daily Clone, we take a deep dive into South Dakota quarterback Aiden Bowman, the challenges the former Cyclone quarterback presents both from a physical standpoint and a psychological standpoint. First, a word from a couple of our sponsors.
We know that carrying your groceries out to your car seems a bit old school, but saying hello and asking about your day feels like a thing of the past. Being best at fresh, it's not just a fad. Serving high-quality meat at affordable prices, talk about a throwback. But at Fareway, that's kind of our thing. Because some things never go out of style. Friendly at Fareway, it's more than just a name.
The Neil Diamond Musical, A Beautiful Noise, the uplifting true story, featuring all the songs you love from his Grammy Award-winning career. October 21st through 26th at Des Moines Civic Center. On sale at dmpa.org.
Welcome into the Northwest Bank Studios for the Daily Clone here on a Wednesday presented by Fareway Meat and Grocery. We are so close to game day, which means we're so close to tailgating. Fareway has the best selection of meat in the state. Go and get all of your tailgating and grilling needs at your local Fareway. South Dakota is a tricky spot. The Coyotes are sandwiched in between the Farmageddon and the Cyhawk game. And South Dakota is no slight themselves. They made the FCS Final Four just 1 year ago. They do have a new coaching staff and are replacing a number of starters on both sides of the ball, but what they do bring back is their biggest weapon, former Cyclone quarterback Aidan Bouman. Bowman transferred from Iowa State after 2021 and got the starting job for the Coyotes halfway through the 2022 season. Since then, he's been one of the best quarterbacks in the FCS. Last season, Bowman completed over 68% of his passes for over 2,900 yards. Matt Campbell has nothing but respect for his former player.
I think the first thing I would say about Aiden is, boy, the respect. I mean, we recruited him. We love his family. We love Aiden. What he's been about was nothing short of first class every step of the way here. I think he found an unbelievable opportunity and he's maximized it. I mean, that guy's played so much good football. What he's done is literally taken that South Dakota team into a, national title contender. And, I think won the conference a year ago, had huge wins. And, just every year he's just added. And it's like what some of the great quarterbacks we've had here have done. And so that's part of college football today, but to me, that's one of the great respect factors we have. We know we're getting an elite quarterback coming in. I think Aiden has maximized every opportunity that he's been able to take advantage of and put himself and his team in a great position to be a true contender. So we know what this South Dakota team is. On top of that, he's been coupled with, he's given that team belief and confidence. And, you're going to get a team that's physical, a team that knows how to win football games, and a team that's going to come in here with, every opportunity to go win the football game.
From the perspective of defensive coordinator Jon Heacock, the challenges of preparing for Bowman have nothing to do with him being a former Cyclone.
You're defending the team. He's a main cog of the team. He's really sharp. He's a really gets him in the right place. You see it a year ago. Really sharp football player, great human being, and can really throw the ball. He can spin it. So it presents a different challenge probably than maybe a week ago. But really the same challenge. So you still have to prepare. The formations, the personnel groupings, it's still as a whole. And he just is a little bit different, more of a pocket, big-bodied guy back there throwing the football. And, I've seen him do it here, and you certainly see him do it on film.
Bowman calls his own plays at the line of scrimmage, which just shows the quality of quarterback he is. Iowa State players on the defensive side of the ball are more than aware of the caliber of quarterback he is and the chip that's on his shoulder.
He's coming here to beat us. If you transfer, put yourself in his shoes. If you transfer from Iowa State and you go to a different school and then you eventually start playing him, you eventually play your school again, you're going to want to come in and just beat them. Show them that, I wouldn't say they made a mistake, but just show them that he deserved to be here, he deserved to play here. So I think that's his whole mindset right now, which I totally get. And so he's going to come in and try to play his best game.
He was here before my time, but it sounds like he's a great player. I've seen on film he's a great player. He throws the ball around really well. So we're going to have to be ready to roll. Obviously, like you said, he's been in this program before, so he's definitely got something to prove coming into this, coming into Iowa State here on Saturday, and I'm sure the rest of his team will have the same mindset. So we're gonna have to be ready to roll and attack.
Bouman is just one former Cyclone that happens to be playing the Cyclones this week. 15 other former Cyclones received good news as they have made NFL rosters. Rookies Jalen Travis and Darian Porter have both made their respective rosters in Indianapolis and Las Vegas. The same goes for Jaden Higgins and Jalen Knoll. Higgins and Knoll join Xavier Hutchinson in Houston. And that's not the only trio. 4 Cyclones are on the Jets: Breece Hall, Will McDonald, Alan Lazard, and Kene Nwangwu. And then Chuck Kohler, TJ Tampa, and Jake Hummel are all still in Baltimore. 100 wins for Matt Campbell was quite the accomplishment this last weekend. But having 15 guys in the NFL, so many of them of the highest caliber, is something that I just don't know if I ever thought would be done. That is maybe Campbell's biggest achievement. That is so impressive. We'll, of course, follow all of the former Cyclones all season long here on the Daily Clone, and we're going to follow the current ones pretty dang closely, too. Thanks for your support of the Daily Clone. Be sure to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'll have one more show this week before game day, and then game day is going to look quite a bit similar to how we covered the game out in Ireland. Thanks for your support, and we will see you on Thursday.